line, okay? Different formats, given different things, okay? One of the most fundamental things you'll do in a math class, all right? The first thing we're going to talk about is how to write the equation of a line. All right, you're given a point and a slope. So they given a line that passed through this point with this slope. So if they give you a point and a slope, let's label the point x1, y1, and the slope, what's the letter for slope? M, and we're going to plug in our point and our slope into point slope form. I'm going to write down point slope form again. Okay, you don't have to write this down again, but I'm writing it down. Okay, those three things I underline are the blanks. Here's the point, and here's the slope. So all I'm doing is I'm plugging in this, this, and this into these three blanks. Does that make sense? Okay, not too hard, right? Think we could do this? I bet Isaiah could do this. Isaiah, y minus, what's my y1, Isaiah?
3.
Good, equals m. What's my m, Isaiah?
2/3.
X minus, what's my x1, Isaiah?
4.
Look at that. Isaiah is the smartest person I know. That's it for that, okay? So just plug in your point, and that's why they call it point slope form equation, because you plug in your point and your slope, and it's in that form, okay? Easy money. Y'all got this. Y'all are going to do so good at this. Now I'm going to convert point slope to slope intercept. Slope intercept, what's the key thing about slope intercept compared to point slope? What do you notice about slope intercept? Y is by itself. Good. So my goal is to take this answer. I'm going to bring this answer down. And there's two steps I have to do here to get it to slope intercept form. Okay? There's two steps I need to do. Y'all know what I need to do first? Distribute. Oh my goodness. Micah should be teaching this class. So distribute's your first step. You are going to cook on this. You're going to do so good at this. This is one of the most important things you do in math class. So I'm going to distribute. 2/3 times x is what? Do y'all know what 2/3 times 4 is? 8/3. Uh-oh, Micah's brainiac. If you're doing a fraction by a whole number, just multiply this by the top. What's 4 times 2? 8. Just keep the 3. Okay? So distribute's our first step. Then what do you think I'm going to do? Yeah, get y by itself. Add 3 to both sides. Get y by itself. So we'll add 3 to both sides, okay? So we'll distribute. And then we'll get y by itself. So we'll add 3. Now, negative 8/3 plus 3. There's a couple things there. Do you know how many thirds 3 is? Well, it's like 3 over 1. How would I make that bottom be 3? Multiply the top and bottom by 3, right? So 3 is 9/3. What's negative 8/3 plus 9/3? 1/3. All right, now that part sucked. Okay, I'll give you that. Okay, I'll give you that part sucked. Now, you can cheat on this using your calculator if you want. You can cheat on this using your calculator. Go open parentheses, negative 8 divided by 3, close parentheses, plus 3, and then press math, enter, enter. Okay, if you're confused on this, it's not because of the steps. It's because I gave you those stupid fractions. So I'm sorry, Frankie. I gave you the stupid fractions on there. Okay, so that's my bad on that. Now I have to convert this to standard form. Now, standard form, on standard form, the variables are on the right and the numbers on the left. Or variables are on the left, numbers on the right. Can't get my directions right this morning. So I want to get all my variables to the left. What needs to move to the left? 2/3, right? 2/3 x. So I'm going to subtract 2/3 x. Okay, is this very important for this class? No. This is not very important. If you don't get this, you could still make 104% on your next test, because you can actually get 104 on your test. So you need to know through this. This is kind of optional. You don't have to know this, so don't stress about this. I don't know if I put a lot of this in your homework. Now, there's 2 rules about standard form. Okay? You can't have fractions. Did I write this down there? I kind of did. You can't have fractions. Oh, my good pen's bleeding on me. And the number in front of x can't be negative. It's a sad day. My good pen's starting to bleed on me. Oh, man. It's like my goodest pen I got. Okay. All right. 2 rules. You can't have fractions, and the number in front of x can't be negative. Do I have any fractions? Yes. Uh-oh. Strike 1. Not your fault. I'll take the blame on this one. What? So now you're going to think, what's a number I can multiply everything by to get rid of the fractions? Any idea? Don't think too hard. 3. Good. So I'm going to multiply everything by 3. Now, before I go too deep, I can't have a negative as a first. What could I multiply this first one by to get rid of the negative? -3. So I'm going to multiply everything by -3. Is this important? No. But you're actually getting it. It's not that hard. It's just, it's not going to be -3 times -2/3. Negative times negative is positive. The 3 is just kind of canceled, so it'll be 2x. -3 times y minus 3y. 1/3 times -3, -1. So that's going to be my answer.